of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
You know, it might help if I unmute myself. Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How goes it? It's Wednesday, my dudes and dudettes, and those of you that are both in neither. How goes it? How goes it? Parmless is apparently still struggling with his, mobile app, which my greatest sympathies for you, having to use that. Harlequin, you were first this time. Congrats on that. Unmuting yourself is overrated. I mean, that's what they say, but, you know. I wonder why Parmless is having issues with the mobile app. I've not really used it that much, so I can only assume that maybe he's doing something weird, and that's why. Ah! Thank you for the rapid throw, Harlequin. Starting this out with that. Ah. Oh, I need to turn the volume down on this just a smidge. No, that's still very loud. Wow. Alright. But hey, welcome, 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 everyone. So, again, apologies for not streaming Monday. So, a little backstory. Saturday, me and the kid, me, the kid, my girlfriend, and her mom all went to the beach, and both me and the kid got like horribly sunburnt. And I have I get swimmer's ear apparently, because I had a large amount of pain in my left ear, and I could not hear shit out of it. And the sunburn was so bad also around my ears that putting on a headset for an extended period of time also hurt. So, yeah. Gotta start the stream with a steak to your face. It's the only way. Well, if you throw enough stuff at me, I guess the steak shows up. Actually, you know what? Steak does sound pretty good. But yeah, anyways, so we missed Retro Monday for this week because of that. Apologies. Don't worry, we'll get back to Retro Monday next Monday. Today we're going to continue on the Scarmonde. And one of the announcements that I wanted to do before we get started is just a general reminder that you have lost the game. That's all. That's all. I just wanted to tell all of you that you have lost the game. Actually, I just realized, wow, the music is so down low that I can't hear it. Or I hear it loud and clear, but it doesn't actually pick up on this stream. Wow. Huh. Anyways. Where is Scarmonde? There it is. And then it should be launching. Yeah, there it goes. And then we should be able to switch over to it. Yeah. Am I ready for the upcoming dystopia? Man, every day is a fucking dystopia. What are you talking about? All jokes aside, it's more of, how to put it. I don't like talking. Okay, hold on. How about this, Harlequin? Please specify which dystopia you're talking about. Are you talking about the one against all adult content? So I don't mind talking about that one. But if it's a different one, then, you know, then we gotta... Oh, full control of the internet, coordinated globally. Oh. Yeah. Oh. I haven't been able to watch or look at the news that much today. So, are you talking about the way Visa and MasterCard have been going around and essentially, like, policing what people can and can't have on their sites? Or has something else of annoyance happened? Nah. Oh. The new child protection... Oh, that stuff. Okay, yeah. I've seen some about that. It's not the first time that it's popped up here in the States. It won't be the last. But I will say this is possibly one of the higher times that it will actually pass here in the States. That being said, if the checkbox for, like, signing up for email or getting into, like, Steam subscriber of, you know, like, affirming that you are 13 years old or older in order to sign up for them, if that checkbox is not a legitimate means of verification, then no EULA, no end-user license agreement, is valid. Period. Because there is no way of enforcing or confirming the actual identity and age of the person agreeing to it. So, it's total bullshit, I guess the best way I could say it. But I can understand the reason why as to trying to, like, police it in the sense of, oh, hey, we have to prevent people from accessing these sites because they may not be of age to actually access them. I get that. I do. However, That's not the government's job. That's the parent's job. And, you know, even my own kid, yeah. Oh, you guys all say the same stuff. Even my own kid is, you know, unfortunately seeing parts of the internet that I wish he didn't. That's part of growing up with access to the internet. But I can only monitor and police what he is able to access when I'm around him and when I have the ability to do that. I can't do it 24/7, unfortunately. Because, you know, there is another parent in the equation that should technically be also doing that. Door's locked. But instead, they didn't. So, yeah. That gripe aside, it's really, really not up to the government to say, oh, hey, we need to remove all of this content because children might access it. No, parents should be active in their fucking children's lives and say, hey, this content exists out there, and we want to prevent you from getting to it. Because when my kid was much younger, before being weird like he is now and all that, when he was much younger, he did have access to, like, the internet, but it was restricted access. Like, there was a whole bunch of sites and such that he could not access at all. Because I didn't let him access it. Oh, is it only one way back? I bet it is. So it's fast back, but not fast going back in if you've left the game and come back in. Ugh. But yeah, it's... Again, I understand as to the reasoning behind it as to like, oh hey, we gotta protect the kids. I agree, we definitely do need to protect kids, but this is not the way to do it. Because also, I'll point out, it's never really about protecting the children. There's 1,000 other ways to do things to protect children and essentially make sure that they don't get exposed to things that they shouldn't be exposed to. But do we do them? No. Do we focus on actual things that are super important and talk about sensitive subjects that are, again, super important? No. Do we make it more available for them to get access to care for, you know, mental health, or making sure that they understand and process things that they grow up through? No. Do we do something about the really bad and rampant issue of... I guess the only way I could put it is how it is, which is school shootings. You know, do we do something about that? Like, actually do something about that? No. Why? Because the politicians don't actually give a shit about the kids. They never have. They never will. It's not about them. It's purely about monitoring and control. That's all it's ever been about. It's all it ever will be about. And this is no different from any of the other instances. Right, I got the 3 pieces, didn't I? Yeah. And then... the depths. Whew. Ooh, I got some orbs. Hello, sir. The trees. They take excessive damage from the element of fire, but the plants are more affected by the cold, thus ice must be employed. Zombies and skeletons are weak to the crushing properties of earth, while birds are airborne fiends are grounded by wind. Huh. So, the type of... I feel like that's poison. I'm not going to touch that for just yet, then. Money! Biddies! Boobies. No, wait, no, those aren't biddies. Alright, so... Those guys are magic people. You're gonna be ice, probably. But yeah, I'm very aware as to, like, a lot of the bullshit that's constantly being pulled or attempted to be pulled, and it's exhausting to be aware. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, the more aware of it you are, the more upset you are by it, but you still have to be aware of it, because if you're not aware of it, then you're just going to be blindsided by everything. Ow, fucker. Ow, fucker. Fucker. Ow, okay. I see where you guys stand. Ow. Ah, cool. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see. Attack. Attack. And then you can item. Cool. They attacked them. It's good. Come on. There we go. Yeah. But yeah. See, it's 1 damage per step. Oh. Magic orbs. Come on. But yeah, with everything that's going on in the world, and another attempt at policing things that honestly are rather decentralized, it's annoying, I guess is the best way to put it. Because I'd like to put out this. When it comes to how the internet works and everything, there is at no point that they would be able to ban VPNs. Because the government, as well as a number of businesses, require use of VPN. Hey, Ghost. So it's like, oh yeah, we're not going to allow you to use a VPN to say that you're actually in another country or something like that. It's like, okay, but we need VPNs in order to, actually work. So they already did. It's one of those things that's like they could try, but I don't think it's actually going to be able to be enforced very well. Unless something's changed, purely because, like I said, a lot of us use VPNs for work. Like, daily. It's like, hell, I use a VPN daily for work just to connect to, a number of websites that are only available if you're on the VPN. If you try to connect from them outside of the VPN, it fails. And that's just, basic security. Oh, it's these Swamp Grix things. I think they were weak to fire? Oh, God. stupid frickin' sleep attacks. Okay, that's 2 of them down. Ah, come on, Froll. Yes. At least I got some healing herbs from that and some orbs. But yeah, I don't think this will progress more than it has in the past. I'm hopeful that it won't. But at the same time, I'm aware that this is the greatest or the most likely time that it will progress. And I hate that. Because again, it's one of those things that shouldn't to begin with. Oh man, all this just because they want to protect people who really should not be protected. Clarity spray, foul pouch. What does the foul pouch do? Oh, remove sleep. Confuse, cursed, silence, blind, poison. Yeah. Oh, and I got a bunch of abilities. Orbs. Recover a moderate amount of HP for the whole party. Okay. Or... it's passives. Could increase the resistances. We're going to increase Lorf's physical damage. Yeah. Let's increase Lorf's physical damage. And then... Strong Fire. Strong Thunder. All damage, moderate dark damage. I could go with poison. I've already got blind for single target. And silence. And sleep. Choices, choices, choices. Yeah, hold off. Hold off for now. But in other news, how is everybody? How's everyone doing? I hope you are having a good time. Ba, 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 ba. Ow. Snooze. Oh. Undead could be put to sleep? Well. Whew. Smite worked well on that thing. So are Grix types of undead? Goddamn poison swamp. Gotten muck in my shoes. That's a tree. That's just a fucking tree. Well, time to burn it down. Ow. Dang it, Lorf. All out attack, everybody. Beat them up. I didn't fully explore this level, but that's one way down. Oh shit, I forgot to heal. Counter attack. Oh, cool. Fisty Senior's being good for something. I say that he proceeds then to miss both of his attacks. Oh man, that shaman has a lot of health. Ow. Oh, I got rid of that guy. That one's dead. Alright. Fight. Magic. Fairy light. Magic. Guard. Guard. Okay, so that time he actually did. Fisty Senior did actually get his MP from guarding. Last time I was playing, he wasn't. God, he's got the most health, though. 741. Golly. Well. God, there's more of these fuckers. Oh, dang it. I was hoping that would keep them asleep, but I forgot that quiet also does damage. Well, at least I don't have to deal with them casting any more magic. Bastards. And their stupid magic. Where's Valen? He's the one who said that I wouldn't be able to beat this game. Poison glyph. What does the poison glyph do? Physical attacks will have 50 chance to inflict poison. Ooh. Plus elements. So that's poison and silence. And you have crit, agility, and let's do that. And then you can have sleep resistance. Yeah. I like the relics thing. Where... Oh, I can't go the other way. That's why I didn't go the other way. Yeah, there Ian. Oh wait, no, it's this way. I like the whole relics thing in the sense that you can find equipment that is universal across characters, but depending on the characters, how many relics that they can equip. And the relics themselves give unique abilities or statuses. Actually, while I was at work today, aside from being in many boring meetings, so was it? I was also not quite kind of doodling in my my book for Seekers and Sages. So I keep a little journal. Yeah, that's up there. I keep a journal that I have, like, all of... God, which way do I fucking go? I'm just taking damage just by wandering around. So I keep a journal with, like, all notes and such that I make in regards to Seekers and Sages. And I've also been writing down pretty much any thought that comes to my mind in regards to like a character name or doodling out the corridors that I want to use. Yeah, you down there yet? Bah, what a mess, eh? But you know those blue pillars? There's some kind of guide, or so I hear, wrecked by some poor fool who perhaps became lost one too many times. Descend into the great swamp. Bah, you see this? Can't go anywhere without trudging through this corrosive bog. Perhaps there is some truth to that stone slab after all. Or some scrawls another adventurer must have left behind about some boots hidden somewhere on a floor above that would protect the wearer against the swamp. Huh. Do they expect me to waste my resources looking for some boots? Even so, it's probably an ambush aimed at the foolish adventurers. Won't fall for their trickery, let me assure you. Well, in that case... Let's go trudging back through all this muck again. But yeah, so I've been like doodling out corridors because I mentioned I'm not going to make it like old school open world where it's like you have to wander around a big open map, but link together corridors that go around an area, kind of like old Pokemon or Legend of Zelda style. Disease resistance. So that way I can like essentially design corridors and just give it a bit more personal touch. You gotta be kidding me. Dig, crap. Give it a bit more of a personal touch, as well as like actually figure out how I want things to be laid out. Versus the alternative, I'm just gonna do that, so that way... Yep, I knew what I was gonna get in combat. Kill the shaman first. He's got magic! Yeah, so I was trying to essentially figure out how big of a map or big of an area that I wanted to do. I figured the first initial area that you would essentially venture around in is the Vale itself, that the, you know, the people of this town are kind of like hidden in. And it's just kind of like figure out, okay, like how big is the veil? How far and wide does it reach? Or how far do people have to like travel in order to go anywhere? Right now, that's Duskar, Florf, antidotes. Why? I've seen 2 of these now, so it's got to mean something. There's one down there too. But I'm thinking maybe that initial area of the veil is 2 to 4. No, not 2 to 4. Oh look, a bot. Begone, bot. You shall be banned for all of eternity. Oh. Shit, I forgot to heal. Fairy Light, Magic, Fireball to you. You. Let's do this one. Magic. Ow. Ow, defense down. Okay, that one's dead. That one's dead. Ow. Fairy Light. Attack down. Well, that's just rude. Ah! Still not enough. God. I keep getting distracted. My Adderall almost really worn off. But yeah, essentially, if I should have a large area, and that's what that's single coverage, moderate to the party. No, hold off with those. Money. There's an open from this side. Okay, think. That chest means that it's just more gold, but more gold is better than nothing. But somewhere on this floor, ribbon. Fuse resistance. I could go back and get more potions. Or I could just keep... But yeah, I'm thinking the initial area and chapter is going to be the Veil itself, and at first I had only like sketched out into like 4 larger areas as far as what you traverse, but I've decided against that. Instead of just being 4 larger ones, I'm going to break it up into slightly smaller ones, but still rather large. So I already went to that one, I already went over there. So it's got to be up another floor, maybe? I'm pretty sure I hit all the chests on here. No, not this level. It was on this level. Oh, I almost did that again. Magic potion. Magic. It's this one. But at least with it being a Vale, I could make it like a lot of hills, a lot of valleys, and the roads kind of like go between them. And also there's going to be like, of course, like the main city that you kind of start out in. But then there's a bunch of smaller houses scattered about. Because, you know, the Vale for the most part has been safe for a very long time, so they've not really had issues with monsters or anything. And still no level. I think I know what I need to do. See, there's these things constantly. It makes me think they mean something. But they could mean nothing. I was about to say, what a number of steps. Oh, the fuck is that? Bog beast. Start with a quiet. Cool. Silenced him. Crit and dead. Ah! It's more guards, get more MP back. Plague Breath. Well, it's now poisoned and such. Cover. Oh, cool. It counterattacks too. Oh, now it's dead. Oh, they're almost at the next level. Ooh, chest. Slash what? Slash ward. Slash resistance. Physical resistance plus 5%. Huh. Well, that's good against some enemies, but not all of them. Come on, fingers. Okay, cool. Another one of these. You're gonna guard again. Attack, attack, attack. Still really like the music for this. And it's also something that I've really enjoyed with the number of RPG Maker games that I've been playing, is that even if like some parts of the game are, you know, generic, there's always like something about it that I've really enjoyed. Like, I know I can't remember who it was, but it's like, oh, you know, Beloved Rapture, it's kind of generic because it's just your generic JRPG. And they're kind of right, but at the same time, no. And the reason I say no is because, well, it's got a lot of character and heart to it. It also had a lot of good music in it. So, by saying it's just a generic thing, really downplays how good the game actually is. And I feel like a lot of people, especially indie devs who work on their games and then also playtest other people's games, they forget about like the small things that make a lot of games really good, and they focus more on, oh, how can I make my game better than theirs, or oh, I don't like this thing, so completely remove it. Generic doesn't mean bad anyway. Exactly. I don't know about you guys, but I don't buy name brand milk because I don't need to buy name brand milk. I just need some fucking milk. Hey, Valen, you're late. And yes, we are at the swamp. Oh, never mind. I was going to have Lord regain a little bit of his MP, but no. Fisty Sr. said otherwise. Orbs! Glorious orbs. Might as well. Oh, that's much better. Made sushi. Crafted yourself. You gutted and cleaned the fish yourself in order to make that sushi? Having actually, had various types of sushi, I tend to be pretty picky about it, but there's some of it that's actually pretty decent. Like, we have a hibachi place nearby. And caught the fish, too. Yeah, Valen, did you catch the fish, gut it, clean it, chop off its head, and prepare it properly? You didn't do something fucking weird, like put cream cheese on it? Gutted it straight from the can. Herbs and potions. I do love me some herbs. Immunity boots. And I got 4 of them. Oh, and of course she takes both of them. No, no, no. You have to give one of the boots back. Why isn't there a food that's like tasty and has 0 nutritional value or calories? That's a good question. I'm with you though that if I'm not enjoying eating the food, then I don't want it. I don't care that it's nutritional for me. I don't fucking want it. It's not fun. Food that is not fun is not good food. It's salmon, cream cheese, cucumbers, and avocado. The fuck is this? Oh wait, isn't that the Philadelphia roll? Like the Philadelphia sushi roll or something like that? As I was saying earlier, we have a hibachi place nearby that has those. It's got cream cheese and shit in it, and I hate it. Because I don't like cream cheese. I'm not a huge fan of avocado. I don't think avocado is bad, it's just I'm not a huge fan of it. I need shit to eat for when you're bored, like all the unhealthy snacks, but 0 calories. That's a market hole for real. Here's the problem, though. And while I do agree with you, the calories is what gives it the good flavor. They are what make the food taste good. Okay. Yeah. I think it was back and right. Ah, shit, it was over there. But yeah, calorie... Oh, no. I was going the right way. Calories is what gives food its good flavor, in my opinion. Because, let's face it, sometimes the more unhealthy something is, the better it tastes. It's like, at one point, reasonably, would you really need to eat fried butter? Never. But you know, there's some fucker out there that fucking lives by it. And they are one bite away from a heart attack or something, I don't know. The nice fried spam and teriyaki sauce and baked sweet potato. For a first-time wrapper, it sucks, but they're huge. Yeah, huge. Yeah, I got the boots. No, you have nothing to say about me having the boots. Okay. Alright, the guy said that the blue things possibly mark the path. So let's see if they're right. They're blue over this way. Look rather unaffected? Can't say I'm not at least somewhat jealous. The place truly is detestable and absolutely teeming with danger. The amount of people I've witnessed emerge into this horrific swampland and immediately lose every drop of willpower they had staggering. The only two that faced it with raw conviction and without thinking twice were an older man who I assume was... an older man and who I assume was his daughter. I have to give credit where it's due and say their strength and fortitude is unmatched. Oh. Was there not a place like this around the cottage? A vast swampland? And those beasts we warned him not to... Oh, don't mind me. Just thinking out loud helps calm me down. All the science, there's no pill to just stop weight gain. We failed. I don't think there's a pill to stop weight gain, but there's definitely medicine to make you lose weight. And I'll be honest, it's more... It's less a science thing and more of a money thing. Alright? It's one of the reasons why, like, I will forever hate Wells Fargo. Like, eternally, I will hate Wells Fargo. And it's because, at my old job, I got to sit in and listen to a lot of their quarterly financial statement calls where they talk to all their investors about, like, oh, hey, this is what we invested in, this is how well we did this last quarter, this is what we're planning to do next quarter, blah, 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 blah. I make more money than you because I was born rich. Stuff like that. So, sitting there and listening to them, the one thing that, like, snapped me out of the malaise of having to sit there and listen to them was the fact that the CEO for Wells Fargo at the time said, we found that there is a drug that cures, I can't remember what particular type of cancer it was, but it cures cancer. And it is available overseas. And they are lobbying to prevent it from coming to the States. Because they make more money selling the cures or selling the treatments than selling the cure. Because they had just invested a huge amount of money into a number of pharmaceutical companies that develop treatments for that cancer, but not a cure for that cancer. So, yeah, fun times. Let's wait. You got a new notification? No, I'm pretty sure that's the same one as always. I mean, there's the Ozempic thing, I guess, but that has bad effects or two, or so I hear. How's it even allowed? God. Balin, you're not...
Stop!
It didn't go off automatically.
You violated the
But still. That's supposed to give me money. As far as how is it allowed, capitalism. That's how. the best way I could put it. It is technically allowed because what they're doing is not illegal per se. It is, however, most unkind. Man, that bog beast looks so weird. Is that its eye coming off of it on the side? Or is that something else? Everything's so pixelated, it's sometimes hard to tell. And at the same time, it adds to the creep factor, which is really cool. But yeah. It's also part of the reasons why I've often said that morals and money don't go hand in hand. Because if you have morals, you're not going to be making money. And I also remember, like, I've had, like, a number of discussions with people. It's like, why would they do this? Why would they rug pull people and, like, make them lose thousands of dollars or their hard-earned money on this rug pull cryptocurrency? And it's like, it's simple. It's called fleece the stupid. You trick the stupid into giving you money, and then you go away with the money. It's basic. You know, Basics 101. You fleece the stupid. The stupid is more likely to give you money. A man who is wise with his money is not going to part with it easily. But a man who is foolish with his money, well, he'll spend it all day. I mean, a balance should be required. You are correct, morally speaking. But, unfortunately, the world does not run off morals. So, I'm gonna spend $300 on 2 battlers. Dude, I don't know where the fuck you get your money for all this. I'll be honest. Like, one of the biggest reasons why I take so long on doing things is because of needing money for, like, assets. But I hate spending money on myself or on things that I like enjoying to do. Because I'd rather spend the money on, you know, my kid or on my girlfriend. So, Steam payout. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing something from you and DK about... The blue one was down below. What's this one? Shaman's Climb. I think I'm in a bad touch place. Ow. But yeah, golly, fuckers. Okay, so they have like under 100 health. That's good to note. But yeah, if you want to spend like $300 on battlers, go right ahead. But at the same time, like, I've seen a lot of the work that you've been putting into Dungeon Rummage Origins. I am legitimately excited to see how it goes. Like, I want to see that game, and I want to see it perform way better than anyone else's game. Plague Breath. Oh, man. Reduce the opponent items and healing magic by 50%. Ah. Get him. There we go. But yeah, as far as my game goes, magic orbs. I'm still in the process of drawing things out and getting them. Do you use staffs? Do you use spears? Down 50, but boost to everything except for physical defense. %, aggro. Yeah, let's go for it. Dang it, Schmorf. Come on, break. There's a guy over there of some sort. Oh, no! Get out of here. Ha! No! Damn you! I think, if anything, I'm still trying to figure out as far as how I want the combat to go. But I think I've figured out enough of it to, or made up my mind enough to say that, like, I want a traditional JRPG, but abilities have a special input. Or rather, certain abilities do, but not every ability. Ow! Oh, poisoned. Magic. Recovery field. Magic potion. Oh, he's still poisoned. Not anymore. Briar. Oh, barrier. Less counter or critical evasion, but more luck and magic defense. Maybe. Yeah, maybe, money. Maybe have the game to be traditional JRPG, but some attacks require, like, an input. Something on the directional pad. Not quite Konami code in length, but definitely. Oh, hey, you know, if you're wanting to do an ability, per se, I don't know, chuck a fireball or Hadouken, then you have to, like, input the button command for it. If you don't, you still do the skill. It's just not as effective. Because part of me is like, oh yeah, I don't want it to be, like, exclusive to people, or excluding people that aren't able to do the button commands for one reason or another. Or people that don't like the button commands, to where they don't get any benefit from it at all. Come on. Oh. High shamans. Silence. Silence. Maybe by doing double quiet, I'll be able to get enough of them. Okay. It's one of the spellcasters. Two of the spellcasters. Alrighty, so that only hurts a fucking lot. versus hurting way more. Why are they all attacking him? They attack a lot. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. Divine Dew. And then... How do you guys like wind? Counterattack. Windstorm. They fucking don't care about wind. Alrighty. Plague Breath. Well, I got rid of the muddle. Alright. How do you feel about a smite? Or a fireball? Or, hold? Why are they attacking my tank? He's working. No, I get that. But, it's more of like... It felt kind of like they had a personal grudge against Lorf. Okay. Smite might be the way to go. Ha. Ow. They both get 2 attacks, okay. Come on, fuck him up. Oh crap. Silence is worn off. Oh, fuck me's. Oh. Well, Fisty went up. I'm gonna grab this and fuck off. Shaman water. Or shaman? Where? Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck off. Why are they taking my... stop. We would like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior. Oh, so Jesus? He prays to Jesus. Get him! I mean, I feel like that's a great way of, like, tricking someone. It's like finding out what religion they pray to, and then immediately beat the shit out of them for it. Oh, good. Inns recover the dead. Is there any better weapons? Bastard sword. Scarmonde poker. Chance of silence boosts magic. Fisty Senior. No. More agility, more luck. But that's more attack and more defense. That's less magic attack, match to it. No, I think I'm gonna keep what I got. I got a few of these though. Let's see. What about armor? Evasive shield. Blunt and sash resistance. Lorf is the only one that could use a shield. Yeah, Lorf's the only one that can use a shield. Yes, light armor, evade, hit rate. Physical evade, like. Both Lorf and Frol, the brothers, they have the magic knight armor. Well, it's not magic knight armor, but they're both knights. One is a knight of good and justice. The other one's just kind of a dick. Like, I kind of see that. Like, Lorf is like, brother, we must go and help these wayward souls. And then Frol just kind of like looks at them and just like, oh yeah, sure, we'll help. Hey kid, come here, and just like spits right in his eye. All right, they still have the immunity thing. Oh wait, what? I guess it prioritized health over the other stats, but I like that more. I like having more damage. Let's see. Yeah, his punches give poison. Let's go with that. Sounds funny. Oh man, Manny, I posted a picture of a piece of it. I made these two things. Big mistake. If Harl didn't hate fish, he'd probably like it. Yeah, Harl, why do you gotta hate fish? Ooh, I don't have enough money for that. Ooh, that's to all characters. Ah, oh, damn it. It's good enough for now. Oh. Save and save. This way. Oh, I got a message. I wonder who it's from. Oh, that's kind of an important message. Sorry about that, everybody. Also, yeah, I think you used a little bit too much cucumber, Valen. Just a little bit. Like, I'm no expert when it comes to making... Oh, that's right, that thing stops whenever I go away from it. I'm no expert when it comes to making sushi, but I think you used a little bit too much cucumber. But don't worry. What you can do is, not that. Just scrape the cucumber off. And, I don't know, throw it at your neighbor. 75% cucumber. I mean, that looks about right, yeah. I mean, you could try and, I don't know, reconstruct the cucumber with the amount of cucumber that you've got in there. Okay, it was down. No, it was up. Dang it. Triple attack. Attack Wheatkin. You bastard. Okay, so they've probably got about 150 HP. Goddamn. Just slapping everyone with their fucking noodle arms. It's like I made fun of a pastafarian and they summoned their pasta god to punish me. I shouldn't make fun of the pastafarians. I was for a while a registered minister. Fucking snooze. Stupid Grix. Stop casting sleep! Yeah, took itself out. It's funny, the rice is left over from yesterday, and I still have some left over. Every time anyone that I know has made rice, they've always said, oh, I made too much. It's like, how are you supposed to measure how much you actually need? Because everyone I know always says they made too much, and it's like, well, how much did you make? And it's like, oh, only this much, and it's like 5 pounds of rice. It's like, yeah, I think you made a little too much. I do think I wasn't supposed to go to that shaman place because I didn't see another way out. So, it's gotta be... Yeah, I guess it was right. I gotta go through that blue path that I didn't take. Which makes sense. Ow. You dick. Fireball! Well, I used 2 cups and it's supposed to be 1 cup. I assumed 1 cup would be 1 meal, but nope. Maybe 2.5. Do you not know that rice expends? And also, who the fuck measures their rice? Not me. Why would I ever need to measure my rice? I have a rice cooker. My rice cooker is named James, because that's my roommate. My roommate cooks the rice. I don't need to. Okay, so it's this way. No. Oh, treasure. Me want treasure. I'm not saying I'm a loot goblin, but when I see treasure, that means that treasure belongs to me. Ooh, divine dews. Those are good. truly have no end. Ah, hello, fellow adventurers. Still intent on finding those treasures for yourselves, are we? Can't say I didn't warn you. But you're free to take your safety and well-being into your own hands. We all made the decision to come here of our own accord, did we not? To this realm of nightmares where dreams can be made real. Gwen and I aren't intimidated or even threatened by whatever feral beast this labyrinth sicks upon us. But for yourselves, I recommend keeping your wits about you. You lot probably aren't as experienced as us, but know that I don't hold that against you. I'm simply saying, in the best way that I can, that we cannot afford to waste valuable curatives on others should they become injured. We all make our beginning somewhere, even if it's at the inconvenience of others. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stab these two. Well, it's like pasta. A single box could be like 10 meals, but you take a pinch of noodles, who's this going to feed? Not my ass. Next thing you know, you're eating pasta for a week. They do actually measure things of how much pasta you're supposed to be, or that you are making when you take it out of the box. Just saying. You don't have to make the whole goddamn box. Also, quick question. Do you break your pasta? Like you're supposed to? Or do you, leave it whole? It got charmed and counterattacked itself. Yeah. You break pasta? Yeah, you're supposed to. Okay, now I'm bothered because there is another entrance thing that had 4 of the blue pillar thingies next to it. I know there was. I'm not entirely crazy. I'm only partially crazy. But still, Ow. Okay. That one down. That one down. You're not supposed to what? Enjoy your food? Who the fuck are you, bird? Nah, all jokes aside, I would like to point out... oh god, there's so many debuffs. I do break my pasta, depending on the pasta. Some pasta, yes, you do break, because otherwise it is too big. And as Americans, we tend to have portions that are a little too large. Where he is, he'd probably agree with me. You know what? We'll clip that and then we'll show him. Yeah, let's bring Bird into this. He's the health guru. Large portions? Never. Oh, hey. This is new. Scarmonde walk. Ooh, there's a chest. Money! Ooh, bunch of orbs. Oh. I have a shortcut then. I'll take it. Larger portions never. Not with shrinkflation. I think it's more of the reason also why it's so common in America for a lot of people to break their pasta. It is a little bit to do with the fact that... Oh, how did I miss this earlier? That in many years ago, we had more in the pasta boxes just like more in like a lot of other boxes. So it was more common for us to essentially buy a box of pasta, and that box of pasta would last a lot longer because it had more in it. But that doesn't happen as much anymore. So now, you know, you've gotta make do with what you got. There's this one. Dragon breath will blow away all illusions. Where was that other one? Bring cause of this because we're cultured. Like how we also wear shoes indoors. You guys wear shoes? To be fair, anytime I've eaten pasta, I also make like 30 meatballs. You call me a fat bastard. I'm kidding. No, this is also like something that me and my roommate have talked about. The differences in our upbringing and such. I have a much more stricter portion control on my hand. Found my way to Vestwater. Okay. I have a boat. Welcome to the new world. Bitch, I'm confused. I thought I was still in the old world. Blue bead. Ooh. Vestwater map attained. Holy fuck. Why is there no "you are here" sign? Okay. I think I'm there. But I have no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Should you dock anywhere? Well, I figured that part out, thankfully, but, I can't zoom in or anything. Oh, when you first got here, you assumed you could only get off at, like, a pier structure? Oh, no. Every time I get a boat in any kind of video game like this, my first thing is to test to see where I can get off. It's like, do I have to get off of piers, or can I just, like, bump into the ground? And bump into the ground, it was the answer. Okay, so wait, is this the way I'm supposed to go? If so, then what about the old man and the little girl? Because they were... this way. They were up there. You won't tell? I don't expect you to tell, Mr. Bonds. I expect you to die. No. I'm perfectly fine with you not giving spoilers or hints. Because I like being able to figure things out on my own. Oh, they're gone. But this is the Crystal Road, so where does the Crystal Road go? Does the road, or does the road not road? And does it road got the power? On a hilarious note, the swamp in that area had the most broken tiles. I will laugh if you find one. Broken in what regard? And those things alone just give 35 EXP. Ooh. Treasure. Red bead. Found an incredible accessory. Okay. Fire resistance. Ooh. Moving on to tiles like you're not supposed to. Yeah. I like that in RPG Maker. It's like, oh yeah, that's a fucked up tile because you're able to move through it when you're not supposed to be able to. Versus in other games where they have like the 3D space where it's like, oh, you stepped on this tile and now you're falling through the void for all of eternity. Good luck, fucker. Ha, ha. Ow. Well, that one's dead. That one's somehow still alive. Well, not anymore. Oh wait, I need to use ice against those ones. These ones I use fire. Oh boy. Alright, now I get the feeling that Valen's actually sharing like that clip across the internet. You know, like I'm going to be attacked by a bunch of Italians, or like, you dare break our pasta! Or something, I don't know. I have found that like a lot of people, or rather a lot of cultures, are very tight with, or not tight, what's the word I'm looking for? Very uppity in regards to how certain things are done, because it's, you know, it's from their culture. And it's like, is it really? Pasta's existed longer than the Italians. Just saying. Ah, shit, Schmorf died. Divine Brew. Ha, guarded. Dead. Actually, no. Now that I think about it. I mean, obviously, like, the Italian people, or what eventually became the Italian people, existed for a very long time. I got a crystal rod. Pairs with a frigid gem to open the way to the Boreal Tower. Cool. I don't have that gem. But, I think it was the Chinese that first invented the pasta? 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, I think it was the Chinese that first invented the pasta, and then they also had tea, like, long before anyone else. But I know, like, there's a number of people in the UK, they're like, oh no, this is the right way you make tea. It's like, well, I'm Southern, we make it this way. Ow. Yeah, oh, stop kicking me. Made native bread? What is native bread? I've had banana bread. Ah, why is my sinus just giving me such an irritation? Every now and then my girlfriend makes bread. Like, it's kind of like a sweet bread. Okay, I went in a big circle. I wonder if I could convince her to make me bread again, because it was, like, really good. You guys don't get magic. You get thwoppins. God dang it. Oh god. More debuffs. Bread is the devil. It's a fry bread. Look, Harlequin, bread isn't the devil. You're just not able to have it anymore. There's a difference. Ow. Fireball. Same thing. No, it's very different. One is you can't have because it's not good for you anymore. The other is you can't have because you want it. Oh god, sleep! Is it this way? No. Was there nothing else down here? Did I come down here for nothing? But I came down here for nothing. Oh god. Got confused. Lorf! Snap out of it! Well, at least no one died this time. Got more of those poison glyphs. Ooh, a bunch of magic orbs. Win it with either wild rice soup or syrup. It's not quite soup season for me. It has to be a particular season for me to want soup. And that season is between fall and winter. To me, that's soup season. If it's between those time of years, that's the good time to have soup. Not any other time. I think... No, it's been a long moment since I've actually made my own soup. Actually, this sounds like kind of an awesome idea. Make my own soup again. I think the last time I made my own chicken noodle. Oh, there was also the time that I used to make potato soup. Potato soup. But I remember one time, you have to also be very careful with making potato soup because some people are like, oh, you just gotta like make mashed potatoes, and it's like not quite. And also, if you like mix it up too much, then it becomes kind of like pasty versus like soupy. Pretty much if you emulsify it too much. It's the right word? Essentially, you mix it up too much. Then again, my roommate will every now and then, like, because he doesn't like the texture of onions, but he likes the flavor of onions, he'll, like, throw it into the blender and blend up the onion to where it's, like, pretty much a liquid to be added into whatever he wants to add it into. It's funny because Grandma taught me how to make fry bread. Why? I don't know. She thought it would help you find someone? Like, I don't mean that, like, condescendingly. That's a very common thing from my experience. It's like, oh, this will help you find a girl. And it's like, okay, but what if the girls around me I don't like? Oh, then you're gay, and we don't want you. It's like, oh, well, just... that's family for you, I guess. Underwalk. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Cancel. I almost ended the game versus saving. Oh, God, fish! Land fish! Gelanthimals. Shock it. Missed. The sea elemental is somehow poisoned. Fuck. Okay. Ow. That hurt. I can't be infected with the gay, God forbid. I know, right? The joys of growing up in the South. I'm kidding. There is no joy. Do you guys like windstorms? Ooh. Ow. Oh, God, that was a crit. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Oh, it reflected quiet back at him somehow. Fuck. Ow. I forget where you are, but Vastwater is very open. I went to the hardest place first myself. This ain't it. Oh, cool. Good to know. Kill it. Kill the fish. Golly, those things. That's a nice chunk of experience, though. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. I have the bridge beat, but I can't use them over here. Yeah, I see how it is. Do you like ice? Snooze. Ow. Okay. It will sometimes reflect magic back at you. Good to know. Good to know. I'm just going to full blitz physical it. Let's get rid of this prowler. Woo! Okay. So this is not the hardest spot. Okay, so I am somewhere in that... yeah, I'm in that top northwest quadrant. Top left. Looks like there's something in the middle on the next island over. Ah, what I would do for a fucking scroll button or something. Or a zoom. Ah, Tower of Doom. Tower of Warp. Oh, yeah, there's a chest over there. Another red bead. There's no stairs up, so... just send me back to the beginning. It does. Oh, but I got a shortcut back. Okay. I'm okay with this. I am perfectly fine with this. I am now able to warp to and fro. I'm okay with this. Because that means I can come back here. I could take a nap. I could send dirty pictures to someone's mom. Maybe your mom. Well, Scarmonde, or should I ask, where is it, rather? I'm sure it's something all of us have pondered and discussed endlessly, but do you feel it changing? Like a fog is slowly lifting inside my mind. Perhaps it was just me. If so, pay no mind to my ramblings. Ha! I think I almost allowed myself to hope. For what? Change? Or an escape? An end? An answer? Something? Dude, you're such a fucking downer. It's funny, at this point I was making my Duskar a crit dealer. It's now 120 gold pieces. The further I go down, the more it costs. Ah! You muddy grubbing beast, you... Do I have another crit bracer? I don't. I was wondering, could you... oh, it's all conditions. Okay. Well, back on down we go! Look, I'm not saying that I am wanting to take over this world purely for the pleasure of having my own world all to myself. What I am saying is that I would really appreciate it if you all could get off my island. Okay, so that's the warp tower there. That was the Cave of Hurt. So... well, let's keep looking. Might have to go back to the Cave of Hurt. It was called like Underwalk or something. You were not kidding about this place being vast, though. Goddamn. Okay. Just a random gate. Let's see how it is. This must be the main island I'm supposed to go to. And it looks kind of like a maze of sorts. Wonderwall, maybe. Oh, it looks like there might be something all the way at the end. Down in this way. Because there was that one tree that looked slightly different than the rest. Oh! I don't like that Nesmere. I hate these gel elementals more. Psychic Wave. MF. Wait, what? Oh, magic defense and agility is now down. Okay. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that either. By the way, Valen, were you aware that you have lost the game? Not sure if you're aware of that. Yeah. Stop trying to poison everybody. It's not 2005? Are you sure about that? The year begins with a 2 and ends with a 5. Haha. Counter-technist. Eat this. Ow. Recovery field. Blitz. Ha. Ha. Sorry, I got a bunch of orbs. Hold on. Recovery field. Item. Antidote. Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of orbs. Radiance. All enemies moderate light damage. I will definitely take that. Magic attack for 5 turns. Revive a character with 100% max HP. Buff. Physical damage upon revival. I'm going to take that one too. All status party. I need more level 3 ones for that one. Maybe that's where it's waking up and it's 2005 or waking up and it's 2095. I don't think I'll live that long to be in 2095. I'd be surprised if I live past 2045, to be honest. That's me. Let's see. What's his critical hit rate? %. All main flick stop. I like that. That's a lot of level 1 orbs that I just spent. But I feel like it was well spent. Weak mighty damage cannot evade or be reflected. Let's go for it. I think waking up and it's 2005 would be kind of a nightmare for me. Oh, that's right. This is a place. Because 2005 is from before my kiddo was born. So I would not be appreciative of that. Sleep glyph. I would have laughed if I got the sleep glyph and then immediately ran into a bunch of Gricks because it's like, oh god, I should have equipped the thing that prevented the, you know, the roofies. Radiance. Here. God, yeah, 2005. I would have been 15 years old. I hate that. I hate that I would have been 15 years old. Ugh. Oh, cool. We're beating up vagabonds now. We're beating up the poor. Time stop. Oh god, smoke screen. Okay, so that does a good amount of damage. Guard, attack, guard, attack. I guess with them stopped, it just pretty much full raises up, or guarantees a chance to hit. Maybe? Ooh, money. I don't know, Magic Greaves, Fairy Wings, and a Silence. What was the Magic Greaves? Oh, I don't have these ones. I'm gonna keep the immunity boots on for a little bit longer just in case I go back through poison shit. Yeah. Guard. Attack. Actually, no. Fireball. Magic. Time stop. Let's do, force damage. Fireball! 186, not bad. Ow. Fuck that. That was a crit. It would be cool, little mechanic, adding that time stop, but it also makes it so that attacks have a low hit accuracy to always hit. Oh, attacks that have a low hit accuracy always hit. You know what? Maybe I should add that. You should. Because it makes sense. They're frozen in spots. How the fuck can they dodge? How could you suck so bad at hitting a an object that is just holding still for you. It's like the sayings, like, you can hit the broadside of a barn with a fucking cannon. So you believe it? Oh, I can't go to the barn right up. Giant mushrooms. Mushrooms? Are they French shrooms? Ah, we got the upper hand. Blitz them! You've seen people use that punching machine and miss. It's entirely possible. Again, how much do you suck to where you miss? It's more of like, I get it, like you don't properly perceive where it is. I'm saving it again because it's getting close to end time, but let's see. Oh god, mosquitoes. Goldmane. Radiance. Fireball. Time stop. Just be safe. Ow. God, these things hurt. Ow, cool. Oh, that's just great. Alright, so we got some of them. Oh, thank God, all the mosquitoes are gone now. Okay. And they're both stopped. Perfect. Magic. Recovery field. Magic. Actually, no, you're not going to magic. You're going to full send. And then you're also going to full send. Froll needs to full send so he can heal. The rest of you need a full send so that you can do some damage. Oh wow, you did no damage to that thing. Alrighty. And the poison is definitely putting in its own work as well. $224 damage just from the poison. Woo! Hey, look at that! Another crit bracer. Man, whatever will I do with another crit bracer? I couldn't possibly think of something that could use, like, a whole nother crit bracer. Crit chance is 48%. Froll, you're gonna hurt people. Action gloves obtained. Fairy shield obtained. Is Fairy shield better? MP goes up by 1. Physical defense goes down a little bit, but magic, agility, and luck go up. I feel like that's a good trade-off. What was the gloves? Action gloves. Extra turn, possible. And blind stop and range range general. No. 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 Manny, I'm kind of annoyed. Man, I'm kind of annoyed. This silicone wristband that I had for 10 years broke today. Subconsciously been moving on my wrist, so now I touch nothing. Ah, yeah. I had to get used to wearing a watch in general. For the longest time, I didn't. Magic. No, we're just gonna physically attack you're going to time stop, and you were also going to physically attack. Parry shield is only if you use items a lot, boosted effective items. I saw that, but it was also the other stats that I was kind of interested in. Because Lorf has a fair amount of physical defense, but it's the other defense that he needs. Well, it was the silico band that came with my Fitbit. It constantly like gave me a rash on my wrist, so I got a new one. And since having it, I've now gotten used to wearing a watch. For the longest time, I didn't wear one at all because I'd constantly get caught on shit. And, you know, oh, there goes my watch. So, I just not wear one for the longest time. But then I got this thing, and it's like, oh, well, I guess I need to start actually being more mindful of having a watch on. And I've actually had much better luck with it, comparatively. So, here's hoping. Also, don't know why you keep misspelling man as many. I'm thinking because you have many men on your minds. If that's not the reason why, then I don't know. Ooh, 251. Ow. Haha. Haha. Damn it. Cracker. Packer. Alright, so that was a good go. Ow. God damn it, Schmorf. Magic. I need to get rid of these things first. Ow. Ow. Alright, Life Giver to Schmorf. Frol, you can take care of that. It's you as well as you, Fisty Senior. Ow. There we go. Magic recovery shield. Heal you. Give him hell. Counterattacked. Damn it, you just... Okay, so I guess you're not doing damage anymore. In that case, cast hold. Ow. Just fucking did damage to the whole party. Haha. Guess who's stuck in place now, dipshit. I need to get more magic potions. That being said, I'm glad in the sense that while the dancer Schmorf is not doing as much physical damage anymore, apparently, or it might be just against certain monsters, because I believe she's wind element. think it might be because she's wind element. No, she did some damage against that one, just not near as much as everyone else. Oh, hello, video wizards! Welcome, welcome! I'm the rambling ramble man known as Part-Time Experience. As far as playing this game, yes, you do. You need to play this game, because I'm enjoying this game, so therefore everyone must play the game. If you do not play the game, you owe me one singular cherry. Now, it's not a euphemism, it's just you really owe me a cherry. I'm not going to eat the cherry, because I don't actually like cherries. Well, you fucker, stop silencing me. I need to get rid of this stupid elemental thing. There we go. And just no damage to that thing. Alrighty. Not going to go with the nuclear option with you. Let's try a snooze. And then... Yeah, you can only punch. Ow. Fucking water. You heal, you bastard. Ow. Fucker. There we go. It did not snooze either of them. Alright, get rid of it. How can you poison a water elemental? That's what I'm kind of curious about. That was a nice crit. There we go. Seems to be kind of game we'd have gotten if the NES had continued. I definitely agree because I remember last time I played this, or a week ago when I first played this, I mentioned that the graphics reminded me of like original Final Fantasy, like on the NES. And I don't know about you guys, but I love when games bring me back to the oldie days of, you know, my childhood, sitting in the sitting on the carpet floor in front of the CRTV. Placid Castle. For a moment, my brain read something else. That's why I had to read it again. What are we doing here? We live here. Whoever's left in Scarmonde has forgotten all about us, have they? Because we haven't seen new faces in... It's been a while. Years and years and years. You're gonna be the ones, huh? More power to you. I wish you all success in the world. Someone's got to get their hands on all the sacred treasures at some point, right? So, by the way, miss, is everything pink or just your hair and your shirt? Yeah, okay, I'll leave. Items! Green pendant. Thick goggles. Love resistance. Apathy. You know, that's actually better. Stop stun. Aggro. Curse resisting. Effect off. Black. No, okay. What's down here? Welcome. Will you be wanting to rest? It's 150 gold. Alright now. Can't loot your shit. Seems similar to Final Fantasy III, the 1991. Well, yeah. I can see that too. Very few choose to actually put their weapons aside and live a relatively peaceful life within the depths. It's very possible, but first one must face their greed, then make peace with the fact that they'll never again have the chance to make every one of their dreams and desires a reality. It's a harder decision for some more than others, of course. Never cared too much about ever making any of my wishes come true. I'd always begged the question of why I even came here in the first place. Like everyone, I can't remember a life beyond my arrival into Scarmonde, but I can recall never placing much love or consideration to material possessions. Well, that's nice for you. Also, this is the point that I realized that Final Fantasy III and Final Fantasy VI were only 4 years apart, and they really, really used to put them out. Oh yeah. Haven't seen anyone come to plus in years. I forgot there was a whole world out there beyond our little settlement. Actually, I started replaying Final Fantasy VI. And, mind you, I've never thought about or even attempted to cook anything at all before I came here. That I needed to pass time. Huh. Picked up cooking so you don't go insane. That's very nice. I started playing Final Fantasy... What? Raid? What? Better! Oh. Why? No! Ah! Better! Why have you brought people... Hello everyone, my name is Ian, the Part-Time Experience. I rant and ramble and say weird things sometimes. Welcome everyone. Don't dawdle, folks. Keep moving. I'm happy to see a new venturance as Lord Rondel, and that is to say, not very. So mind your manners and don't touch anything. Oh, now I gotta touch something. Touch, touch, touch. Ooh. I'm gonna jump this late, so I'd pop by and say hello. Well, it's still appreciated, Patter. How's it going? What were you streaming? More have come, have they? Very well. I will be blunt, and shan't dance around the fact. You're free to rest here, but only for a moment. Catch your breath, then leave. There are no sacred treasures within my kingdom, and if there were, we'd have discarded them ages ago. Many think us dead, fallen to the beasts within the depths in search of the dragon's treasure, perhaps, but we are not the only ones to survive. You've surely met them, haven't you? The ravaged remains of Leviathans and his crew. Or Leviathus and his crew. Foolish question. I know. How else could you have arrived here, to Vastwater? There are more like us, people who sought freedom here within the depths. Why? Scarmonde is filled with the hopeful and the hopeless, people who know nothing and those who know too much. Perhaps you too will resign yourself to an eternity of peace faced with the greater adversaries in the depths. Nah, fuck you, man. Thank you for the follow, 1063. I was streaming Last Chronomancer by Gold, some solid RPG Maker game. That is honestly on my list of games to play. Ooh, it's a chest. Defender! Like, part of me is like kind of sad that I play games like for the full length before writing my review and going to the next game, because now it's made it to where I've got a backlog of games that I really want to get to, but I can't because, you know, I'm busy playing other games first. And then other parts of me, it's like, no, I kind of like the fact that I play a game all the way through, or as much as possible, because then I get to actually experience the full game and get to write my experience or review on that experience versus just only a brief amount of it. You know, some reviewers out there only like play a game for an hour or 2 hours and then they like write their review about it. Like, no, fuck that, man. I'm not saying they're wrong, but at the same time, I feel like you should get like more of a feel of the whole game, the whole vision that the developer had before making your decision. I forgot to equip the new item. There's so many games I'm falling way behind. Yeah. And there's more coming. There really is. Because those of you who are new to the channel, I also have a forum post on... I have a Discord, I also have a YouTube for all the archives of all the streams, but also I have, on the RPG Maker forums, I have a list of the games that I am currently playing and games that I have played, as well as the games that are upcoming. And pretty much I go through a whole process of, you know, when you submit a game, I put it into the list under a section called Under Review. I then do a cursory look of your game, make sure it's a good fit for the streams and the channels, and then I, you know, might stream it if I deem it is. But when it gets to the up next section, I actually go through and look at it again before I actually stream it. And there has been games that got to the up next because the cursory look to get them up to the up next, they passed it. But when I was going to actually go play them, I gave them another look, and I'm like, huh, no, hold on. Something about this doesn't strike me as right. So, time's up. Fisty Senior, give him a fistin'. Oh, God, poison! Ha, I poison you back. Yeah, it's unfortunate that, like, there is a large number of RPG Maker games out there, and there's a lot of them that people really want to see people playing, and I would like to showcase both the good and the bad. I prefer to, showcase the good and show what the engine is truly capable of, what people are capable of as either solo or as a small dev team. But at the same time, I've got to be realistic about my time and the time of my viewers. I can't play every single game, especially if those games are sometimes crap. So I guess I don't come here just yet. Oh, God. No, stupid attack down. Come on, Lorf. I still didn't equip the new weapon. God damn it. Ow. Attack. There we go. Why does Schmorf do so little damage? I'm gonna have to relook at her stuff. She might be more of a caster, though. Because some of her abilities are free now. Schmorf. There, physical attack is 8. MP cost versus 50, so that's always good. Oh well. But yeah, so like I said, I really want to showcase like what the engine is capable of, but it's very hard to do that sometimes. It's very hard to justify it too sometimes. I want to point that out. Do I want a Radiance? Yeah, might as well. Damn it, I still haven't equipped the fucking thing. God damn, gravity field! Ha, you healed too early. Alright, give him the knuckle shuffle. Yeah, like, I've played a few games that were made in RPG Maker, even some of the older ones, like, VXAce, XP, and so on. Hell. Some of those games were fantastic. They were great, and I kind of wish that there was more of them. But, unfortunately, they're not very common sometimes. Can I just escape from this one? Ah, fuck. Well, I lost a turn. I was hoping I could get away. But I guess the fuck not. Alright. I still didn't equip the thing. Do you like fireballs? But still, everyone who comes over with Patter, once again, thank you for coming on over. Patter's probably teetering out because he mentioned he's not normally up this late. And honestly, I don't blame him. I'm normally winding down about now as well. But I've got a little bit of energy, more than normal, because I didn't stream Monday, and plus, well, I'm really enjoying the game, so I'm going to keep playing for a little bit longer. Alright. Froll, you need to show them why you're the hero. And not your brother Lorf. Counterattack. Haha. Crit for 194. That was good. Not good enough. Oh, the poison killed that one. Hanging on. I've been interested in this game for a while. It's 3:30 a.m. here for me, so you're on the mobile talking me to sleep. Well, I'm sorry. I'm so boring. I'm talking you to sleep. I'm kidding. I do appreciate you hanging out on. Also, 3:30 a.m. Goddamn. Oh, that's right. You, DK, and Harlequin are all over in Germany somewhere. I forget that sometimes. Oh, man. One day I'm gonna... You're in Ireland, but neighbors. Oh, okay. How's the weather out there? Because I've been hearing that it is sometimes okay, but other times it's still fucking hot. MP goes down by 1, but physical attack and defense go up. Magic attack goes down, but magical defense goes up. Agility down, luck up. Resists debuffs. Yeah, let's go with that one. It's pretty much always moderate where I am, or along the Atlantic coast. Lots of rain, though. It's really good. I haven't played FEM's other games, but I did buy them as research for NES-inspired RPG Maker games. I honestly would advise this game so far. And I say so far because I like making my reviews at the end. But from what I've experienced so far, this is definitely something worth buying and playing. Alright, so there's that one section over to the right where it looks like there might be something. But I think I'm going to go to the Warp Tower first, head back, save and heal, and then go down there. This new project looks pretty cool. I have seen a few projects that I'm super interested in. As you guys know, Blind, the guy who did Beloved Rapture, he's working on another game. I've seen bits and pieces of it here and there, and I have really liked what I've seen so far. And considering that I really, really enjoyed Beloved Rapture, I'm confident that I'll also enjoy this next game that he's coming out with. Not only from an aesthetic perspective, but just because I really enjoyed the story of the original, or of Beloved Rapture. Was it 120? That's still 120, okay. I should probably also get some potions. Potions. Excuse me, sir. I would like to purchase a fuckload of these. And some of these. That's all my money. But that's all I need. Remember, folks, save and save twice. But at the same time, like, another game that I really enjoyed that had kind of like that NES, Super NES feel, Moogle Rampage, who shows up in here now and then, Runelight Owl, his games, Soul Survivor, Trials of the Goddess, as well as Moonfell, Tides of Aether, both of those have really struck a chord with me with the aesthetic that they have. Soul Survivor Trials of the Goddess is very interesting to me because it's a roguelike. It's more of like a pick up and go. I could just kind of like chill for a bit and play. And while the story is light but interesting, I like the fact that it's got like a high amount of replayability. Versus Moonfell Tides of Aether, which he did have an update to, by the way. And Moogle, if you're listening, I did play it. I just haven't streamed it, but I did play some of it. And yeah, I really like what he's got going. And I can't. That spot looks different. No, it just looks different. So it's games like that that make me really happy to see RPG Maker where it is and getting better. Yeah, Moog's games are great. I know, right? Between his games and some of the other games that I've played, they are what have inspired me to try and start deving again. Because I did try and dev my own game a long time ago. It's got scrapped, and now it's being reborn once again into a whole new story. And as I mentioned earlier, I have been like, I have a leather journal that, well, for one, I like leather journals, leave me alone. I have a leather journal that I've been documenting a lot of things in, like names, for people, places. I've also been trying to figure out, like, map flow as far as the Vale that you start out in. There's also a large portion of attacks that I'm also working on. And as far as mostly names and stuff at the moment, not so much the calculations, because some of the calculations are super easy. It's just more of, you know, putting things in the right spot. But I'm still also flip-flopping on the whole combat system. Mostly because part of me kind of wants to do like this game, where it's a very classic JRPG combat system. It's very straightforward, very easy to use, very easy to understand. But another part of me wants to do something different, where, you know, maybe some abilities require directional inputs to get the maximum effect out of them. You know, stepping away from the norm to do something else is kind of what I'm thinking, but at the same time, I don't want to exclude anyone, I guess. But I know that if you try to appeal to everyone, then you're going to appeal to no one. You can't make everyone happy. Might as well make a small amount of people happy, or the most amount of people as possible. Fuck! The fish charmed me! Froll! You can't fall in love with a fish! Don't attack your brother! I understand you're jealous of him. But you need to snap out of it. Damn it. Come on. Come on, Froll. Oh, never mind. He took himself out. You're on thin ice, Froll. How dare you attack your brother? Don't you know he's the hero? You're not the hero, Froll. Lorf is. You will forever be in his shadow. Just do the tried and true experience. Make the game you want to enjoy. That's pretty much the goal, is to make a game that I would enjoy. It's just sometimes easier said than done. Because, like, I know a lot about game design. Not so much from experience of trying to make games, but understanding of how they're made, as well as what all goes into them. Sure, part of my college degree that's worth toilet paper was about game design. But I'm not going to say, oh, I went to college for this shit. No, I'm not that arrogant, and I'm not that experienced. What I can say, though, is that with everything that goes into making video games, from every single asset,
Just do it!
Thank you, Valen, for the throw, for the hey listen, and while I heard both of those, I was going to address you in a moment, but Shia LaBeouf, destroyer of trains. Water. But, what was I going to say? I'm aware of a lot of the stuff that goes into game design, and it's a mixture of time as well as experience that primarily concerns me. Because anyone can make a shovelware game, but it takes a lot to make a good game. And that's what I want to make. Oh, Kivonica. Did I say that right? Thank you for the follow. God, where is everyone coming from tonight? Who are you people? Why are you here? Did you bring me the aforementioned cherries? Because remember, you owe me cherries. All of you. I'm waiting for them. You did. Oh, hi, Kivonica. I remember you're from the chat, from my Discord now. Oh, yeah. I forgot to ask, where are you connecting from? Are you coming from the depths of my mind and delusions, or are you coming from somewhere else in the world? Okay, the outside looks like... Well, there's my answer! I was going to say, the outside looks abandoned, but the inside looks like they're preparing for a feast. Little did I know the feast was me! Palpu, Meditator, Temple Shaman, Temple Mage. I feel like you guys are going to have a good old time. I really hate for interrupting what you got here. Schmorf, please time stop them. I don't want it. Schmorf, no. Why are you muddled, Schmorf? DoorDash is here. Hey, bird. God. I'm in danger, guys. Uber Eats for the Europeans. Okay, okay, cool. It missed, haha. Fuck. Oh. Now Froll and Schmorf were muddled. God, they were just buffing the shit out of themselves. Fucking die. Oh. You reflected that back. Ha. Joke's on you. Oh, looks like all you do is buff. That's a shame. Well, that was a close experience. I hope we all learned from this. I certainly did. I learned that I shouldn't just barge into people's houses and to make demands. But I'm going to keep doing it. What do I have? Bunch of orbs. Not enough for everything that I want, but that might be really good to start using in this dungeon. Purely because. Yeah, like the inside is looking very nice, very orderly, very clean. Ah! Oh god, there's more of them. Yes, do magic barrier. We'll attack both friends opposed alike. Schmorf. Time stop, please. Quiet. Froll, stop it. Stop. The debuffs. Okay, that at least undid that. Well, there's one of the casters down. Oh, God. How many turns does it get to cast Hasten? Oh, she's time stopped too. But that's at least these guys time stopped to where they can beat the shit out of this guy. Okay, you're just casting Innovation. You're just casting Innovation. That's perfectly fine. You just cast Haste. So which means the other two are the actual damage dealers. Yeah. Yep, I don't remember what the asset pack for this is either, but I always find, like, whatever the fuck these creature monsters are, I find their sprites slightly unsettling, but in a good way. And then also I like the sprites for the characters, because the character combat reminds me of, like, NES Final Fantasy. And I mean, like, Final Fantasy 1, maybe 2. But I don't know. So far, I'm, like, really, really liking this game, and I'm hoping I get to see more and more of it. I might have to bounce out of here. I think Valen, this is the hard spot that you were talking about. Oh, cool. It's just a bunch of buffers and debuffers. Well, I'm gonna wail away at them, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, no, they do know how to attack. Shit. Nope, this is like mid. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Stop that. Dang it. Froll, why can't you be more like your brother Lorf? He was the good twin. Had you run with the first way, you could have fought an interesting boss. With the right way first. Wait, what? There's a lot of bosses in this area. Well, joke's on you. I don't know which way's up. I can't read. Oh, my kiddo sent me something. Sorry everybody, I got a message. Ah, there we go. Fucking blind. You can't read, you're an Undertale fan? Oh, gosh. Sound like my kid. He makes that joke every now and then. I tell him he needs to order his own food. He's like, I can't read, I'm an Undertale fan. I just kind of look at him, I'm like, order the damn food. The thing is like, I've played Undertale And I had a really hard time beating it, but I beat it. And all I gotta say is, fuck Flowey, fuck Sans, and I still haven't played the other games. I haven't played Undertale Yellow, which I don't think is canon, and I haven't played Deltarune. I know bits about both, but I've not played either. And apparently, that's a big shame on me. So why haven't you played them yet? Probably because I'm not crazy? Well, no, that's not true. I am crazy. I'm not that crazy. No, wait, hold on, I am. Stop asking me questions. Yellow's a fan mod? Oh, okay. So I did remember that right. Crazy for RPG Maker games. Kind of. Not fully. Because, like, I'll be honest, I do have a bit of a bias as to, like, what kind of games I enjoy. But, at the same time, I'll be honest in the sense that I enjoy video games in general. But, let's face it, RPG Maker games, you're either going to get something that is the definition of jank. Of a janky panky. Can I escape? Yeah, I can. Cool. That's great. I wanted to escape because I wanted to Fairy Light, and then Magic Potion. Oh, no. Magic Potions! Clarity Spray. Also, how did it have a hard time with Undertale? Did you try to kill everything? No. Flowery's just a cheating bastard and I hate him. Ow. God, you fucking things suck. So when they cast haste on themselves, they get 2 turns. Well, I don't want to deal with that shit. They're gonna have to die. Freaking attack down, bastards. But no, unfortunately, Undertale is one of those games. It's the same reason why I don't play, like, Friday Night Funkin', which is another game that my kiddo likes, because I don't have the reaction time in order to essentially manage with a lot of things. So, wait, do you know about the true ending? Yes. I know about all that. It's just I haven't gotten it. But I did get the pacifist ending. Oh, there's stairs. Ooh, items. Okay, okay. Alright. Crap. Open up with hasten. Follows up with another hasten. Because why not? Come on, kill it. Alright. That's out of the way. Whew! Froll just one-shot in that Temple Mage. Makes that a kind of a wasted time stop, but is it really wasted if I still get beat the shit out of it? Magisphere. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Oh, that's a big boost to everything. Let's see, crit plus 15%, that's good. Physical evade, 5%. Magic evade, 12%. Magic resistance plus 10%. And magic boost. No, that's a physical attack down. I don't want to deal with that. So let's go back down. Orbs. Bunch of orbs. Bup. 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 Ow. Goddamn attack downs! Well, that one's poisoned. That's fine, I guess. Damn it, missed. Missed. Oh, we left it with 1 HP. Ha. Dead. Dang it. Fucking die. Ugh. The attack dot makes this so freaking annoying. Oh. I think out of all the games that I've played, like mainstream games, from like AAA companies and all that jazz, there's not really been a lot that I've like really super enjoyed. Like, I'm not saying there's not any that are a waste of time, but more of like, I don't know. I've been having more fun playing indie games. So, oh god, these fuckers things. I don't think I'll be able to run. I kind of want to. Yeah. 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 Well, at least they didn't open up with fucking haste, and but apparently they sometimes still get 2 attacks. Fucking bastards. Man, I feel like in this modern day age of games, the indie scene is a lot better than the mainstream. Because, like, let's take Final Fantasy, for instance. Like, we play RPG Maker games, and we make RPG Maker games because, let's face it, we still love the classics of Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest, and so on, from like the ye olde days of, video games. But modern day Final Fantasy games, such as 15, 16, what was the other one? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Those games, they're not as good as they used to be. Final Fantasy did its best when it was turn-based, not becoming an action ATV or whatever the fuck it is now. Remember what the last AAA title I've played? Well, then it's been too long, and you need to go give, what's his name? Todd Howard. You need to go give Todd Howard your money. I got the upper hand. Bye, fuckers. But yeah, I feel like with a lot of AAA games out there, they focus primarily on visual aesthetic and how things look versus making something of quality. And that's been like the biggest problem. They're more concerned with how things look and less about the story and the impact of the game itself. Which is kind of like pretentious to say, to be honest. But at the same time, fuck you. It's still a story. It's still a a book that you're interacting with. It is a movie that you are part of. To say that it is only a game really undercuts and undermines a lot of what video games mean to different people. Probably like me, there's other people out there who played video games growing up as a form of escapism to get away from just the absolute shit that they had to deal with. And I'm not saying those people are wrong or that they shouldn't have. I really wish they had better lives if they had something like close to mine. But at the same time, let's be honest, having that escapism, having the games and such to go into, even if they weren't very well written, they still allowed you to imagine and feel for a whole nother world, to see the stories develop and so on. And while I still think Final Fantasy as a series does very well in regards to writing, or writing as far as good writing and storytelling, I do feel like it's fallen behind a little bit comparatively. But it's primarily the mechanics that has become the issue of like how the games play, and they are becoming more and more, oh hey, this other game out there had this mechanic, let's add it in. Such as, why does Final Fantasy 15 have a fishing minigame in it? I really don't see the point in it. I don't have an issue with it. I don't see why it's there. Other than to be like, oh yeah, our main character is not as stale as you originally thought. But honestly, when it comes to the combat of the game, it's okay. But when we compare it to the combat system from other Final Fantasy games that came before it, you start seeing how the turn-based works better with this kind of storytelling. You need fishing. You didn't even know fishing was in Legend of Legaia. You can't tell me that a game needs fishing. And Schmorf, quit schmorfing out with the floor. That's an old bones. That's what the problem is. She got boned. Schmorf, I understand you got boned, but could you not? Ow. Haha. Fireball! Oh yeah, you can taunt me all you want. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Crit! Fishing Gamba super bosses. It's like eating cereal with water. Wait, what? First off, how dare you make fun of people who struggled in their life and had to have cereal or water with their cereal? Shame on you. Secondly, you're supposed to, like... I do agree that, like, there are some mechanics and such that you kind of just have in the game to make it feel more like an RPG. And I feel like that's what a lot of people both understand and don't understand properly. They add them in because it's like, oh, it's an RPG, it needs to have this. But they don't understand why it's in there. If you're going to have a fishing minigame, there should be a logical reason for it. Like, for example, in me and my besties game, we have a fishing minigame because one of the areas in the kingdom is on the beach. Makes sense for the setting. Kind of. I do sort of agree. There's also the thing of one of the reasons why I don't like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for the remake. And that is what is known as minigame hell. There are too many goddamn minigames in that fucking game. Like, way, way too many. To the point that it is, quite honestly, not fun at times. Because I'm spending more of my time dealing with these fucking minigames than I am actually enjoying the fucking game. Because, like, you get to Costa del Sol, and it's like, oh, you gotta do, I think it's like 5 like 5 or 6 mini games in order to progress through the rest of the game. No, fuck that. Also, that thing just took 400 points of damage and just walked it off. Lorf, you need to cast that again. Froll's gonna start beating the shit out of things. So, Schmorf, give me some magic. Counterattack. Ooh, that one's dead. That one's dead. You missed. Overkilled. There we go. In Black Desert Online, I was fishing and sailing more than grinding combat. See, that's kind of what I mean. If the minigames are more fun, or the side content's more fun than the main game, then you fucked up. But at the same time, if the minigames and side games stuff isn't fun at all, you've also fucked up. If you bog everything down with having to do more and more of that side content than actually doing the content, then you fucked up. So it's like a balancing act between all of it. Well, the main game is quite cool, but since it's an open PvP game, what can I do? You can fight. No, I get that PvP is not for everybody. There are some games that I do not enjoy PvP in, so I just don't. But I enjoy other parts of the game. But yeah, when it comes down to it, like I said, if the main part of the game is super fun, but you bog it down with unnecessary minigames that are not fun, then you fucked up. If your minigames completely suck, you fucked up. But at the same time, if the minigames are the only part of the game that's actually good, well, you fucked up. So... voice box, that's silence, confused, cursed. Mirroring. Magic reflection. Ooh. Red bee. Vampire lift. Physical attacks will cover 25% damage dealt. Ooh. You know who could use a vampire glyph? Froll. Stone shield. MP down, but nah. Headgear. Oh, I forgot about this. MP down, physical attack up, physical defense way down, magic attack down, magic defense up, agility up, luck up. I think I'm gonna pass on that. Okay. A coward always lives to flee another day. That's rude. Not like fishing and bearing was just another way to make money. Yeah, bartering. Still debating on the minigames for Origins. I do want to have them, especially fishing, since I just like fishing minigames. Maybe I'll just purely stick to the story. Oh, Mr. Fisty Sr. died. Well, like I said, it's good to have minigames because, like I said, it breaks up the monotony of just kind of like grinding through the main story, but if you're going to have them, you need to make them enjoyable, especially if you make sections of it where it's like, oh yeah, these are absolutely fucking required. So, that's kind of how I feel about it. It's like, We could totally have fishing minigames and, like, the like. But if it's like, oh yeah, you know, in order to proceed, you gotta catch, like, 20 of this special carp that only spawns in this one area. Good luck, fucko. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm uninstalling. Oh, hey, I think I found the boss that Valen was talking about. So, let's see what's this way. Ah, more pain. Magic, Radiance, Froll, and Schmorf, and Fisty Senior. Break his bones! Oh, you taunted Fisty Senior. Prepare to be dealt with. Radiant. Oh. Element shield, training gloves, and what does this element shield do? No. Training gloves. Physical tap goes up, physical defense goes down, but everything else goes up. Let's see. More experience, more MP cost, but crit evade and resist debuffs. No, I think I'll just hold off on giving anyone that. But yeah, I feel like there should be a good balance in your games between, essentially, are you wasting your player's time or are you actually trying to make something good? Alright. One last battle before calling it. That's a dragon! Well, shit. My britches. That's a dragon. Let's do some buff. I don't know what you're weak against, Mr. Dragon. So I'm just gonna cast Hold and Quiet. Only the first 2 hours need to be good. Yeah, to prevent the refunds. Ow! Fuck, I just realized how much damage that did. It resisted the hold. Okay. How do you feel about light damage? How do you feel about dark damage? How do you feel about not having sight? Ow. You fucker. You silenced Froll when he was trying to cast. Well, at least I blinded him. Fight. Magic. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What the? What the? Just another raid? Ah! Nova! What? Hello? Just goddamn! Why am I the popular one tonight? I was just thinking about after this fight I was gonna go raid you. Oh. Fisty Senior, fist him good. Oh, that barely did any damage. Well, at least he's poisoned now. Okay, so I think he's mostly weak to light damage. Do a recovery field. You're still silenced. We're gonna use magic stone on you. Actually, let's try a windstorm and a debris. Ha! Missed, bitch. Wouldn't somebody if you knew what kind of group Nova dumped on you? Oh no. Played more than a few games and they're good in the first couple hours, but then aren't. Yeah. Hello and welcome everyone from Annoyed Nova's stream. Welcome, welcome. My name is Ian, the part-time experience. I rant, I rave, I demand cherries. But only the left cherry. It's up to you to figure out which one that is, but you now owe it to me. I play RPG Maker games, and also play retro games, but it's primarily play through and do a review at the end. Hopefully we find good games, hopefully we find bad games. If we find any bad games, then we know exactly who to blame. But, welcome everybody. Welcome to Ronda Games. And yes, I am having fun. That's part of the reason why I'm streaming at this point an hour over what I normally stream. Welcome, Wind Rider Game. I hope that I am at least mildly entertaining to all of you. Maybe if I hit him with another Radiance. And let's see if... Void. I didn't pay attention if that fucking worked or not. Oh, I got silenced before I could probably... So. Punchies, punchies. Haha. Ow, fuck. 203. 0 damage. Okay, the wind does diddle shit to him. But void is where it's at. Alright, so, now that I know the answer to that, Froll, hit him with a void again. Schmorf. Fisty. Back up, Lorf. Auto following you, man. I think I came during another stream. FEM makes pretty good games. Yes, he does. I haven't played any of his other games. This is the only one of his that I've played. But so far, I am the definition of impressed. Can I get a hold on you? Haha, missed. Counterattack. Oh, fuck. Woo! Ah, shit. Schmorf's not going to get any of the experience. Damn it. Look at that. Good experience. 444. Oh. Oh, a bunch of orbs. I got a bunch of good stuff. I have no magic. Magic potion. Magic potion for the magic man. Save. Save again. Oh boy. Made a lot of time with MP icons. Do-over. What do you mean do-over? Fuck you mean do-over? I ain't doing that fight over again. I kicked its ass. So increase the effectiveness of healing and received by equipped character by 20. Oh. Battleborn. Equipped character gives 50% more experience. Yeah. Gently raise her. Oh, that's right. No one can use the other thing. Venture. See what's this? Light, earth, wind, resistance, experience gain, item strength, blunt slash resistance, ailments resistance. It's better than what he's got. Yeah. That's definitely better than what you got. You lose the half MP thing, but you get a lot more HP. Which honestly might be better in the long run. Some games give dead characters a portion of XP based on the number of turns they spent alive. I have seen that, and I like that. Unfortunately, this does not appear to be one of those games. The bastards. Wind. Oh, wind does a decent amount of damage. So now when Lorf gets off Radiance, it should utterly destroy these fuckers. Froll, hit him. There you go, Froll. Radiance. A little backstory for those of you who weren't here for the first session. We have our hero of all time, the greatest hero throughout all of history and all worlds, Lorf. He is the paladin. We have his twin brother, the Duskar, known as Froll, who will forever be in his shadow, because Froll is not Lorf. Then we have their estranged relative / neighbor that they don't really know if they're related to or not, Schmorf. And then there's Fisty Sr., who's just an old man from the village that follows them around. So, yeah, that's the backstory. I don't know why. Don't ask me questions. I don't know what I'm going on about. That's a single. Oh, yes. Purging. Oh, I don't have enough level 3s for that. I could make him regenerate health more. Yeah, let's just get those. And then... yeah. Oh, wait. I think also there's a spell... oh, no. Oh, well. Alright. I believe that's everything that this dungeon has to offer. And thus it's time to leave it. Now, I'm not saying I broke into someone's house, stole their shit, pissed on their carpet, and left. What I am saying is that the carpet was ugly, and if you saw it, you wouldn't blame me. So, yeah, I stick by that statement. Ooh. Oh, God. Come on, you guys. Fucking hit. Thank you. Oh, cool. Now he heals 92 HP per round. That is way better. Crit for a 292. Froll slowly becoming more and more of a damage dealer. I know he's supposed to be like a caster and all that, but he is socking it to people too much to be a caster. He likes hitting things, and who am I to deny him the right to hit things and people? You know? He's a growing boy. He needs to get that... he needs to vent that frustration. Golly. Oh no, poisoned. 314, goddamn. And still, like, I don't know what kind of pixelization that they went through for these battlers for the monsters, but hot damn. I still really like them because it adds, like, especially for the undead creatures, adds like a level of despair, I guess it's the, or distress to their look. One singular heal for your brother. And then magic potion. Magic, and then magic. No. Because I like the idea of, like, the monsters that you're facing against look more and more like they are actively falling apart or something. Alright, so... where the fuck am I going? Okay, so I'm like way down here. So there's one more island straight to my left. Oh, and there's one all the way to the left too. And I'm betting that one all the way in the bottom left is where I'm supposed to go. Let's go around this island. There's a port here, but is there anything actually worth going to? Oh, there's a mountain. It's a creepy sounding mountain. I hear the winds. I see Jellimentals. Okay, now Schmorf is actually putting out some damage. God damn gravity fields. Fucking bastards debuffing me. Stop debuffing me. Oh boy. Oh shit, it's like 11:20 where I am. God. Everyone kept rating and I'm really enjoying this game too, so it's, that's why I'm getting the way I am. I am tired. I still need to take a shower. But I want to point out something. I have learned something about myself. The sun is a deadly laser, especially for those of us who are pale as fuck. Because I got sunburn, like really bad sunburn, from Saturday. And I have been in pain. Like, I still don't have, like, full motion of my shoulders back from the pain. That's how bad the sunburn is. There's tracks. Ooh. Walking on minecart tracks is not safe. You should not do that. Green bead and confusion glyph. Take a shower, explain all the way in Germany. I used deodorant, thank you very much. Not to mention, I showered yesterday. I shower every day. Hygiene is important, everybody. But, what was I going to say? I had sunburn so bad, and swimmer's ear. God damn it! Oh, it's the Jellimentals that make you fall in love with them. No, Mr. Fisty. Fisty Sr., you can't fall in love with the elementals. It's not good for you. Oh. Lorf, no! Oh, escape. Can't believe you, Lorf, falling in love with a Jellimental. How low you have sunk. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do like I mentioned earlier. But hygienes are uncomfortable. Ah, damn it, I wasn't able to escape. Damn it! Now I really can't escape. Those elementals ain't loyal. Falling in love with gels. Look. I'm not one to kink shame, but I will most certainly kink judge. Alright? That being said, don't fuck slime. That's gross. Ow. Time stop. Oh, yes, all of them. Alright, beat the shit out of them. Come on. Oh. Ow. Alright. I blame Annoyed Nova. I just want to put that out. I blame him fully. It could be anything you want. Oh, God. Guess they're technically slimes? No, Video Wizard, don't. It's bad enough that if Parmless was paying attention, he'd have his own words to say about slimes. Don't encourage Valen. Please don't. I don't need him choosing another game for me that has very questionable things in it. Cause you guys remember that from the Jam Maker Roulette? I remember that from the Jam Maker Roulette. That one game he chose because boobs, which I get it. Boobs. That was not a good choice. I'm just saying. Wait, hold on. Did the price go up again? Oh no, it's still 120. Okay. That 10 out of 10 game, it was not 10 out of 10. It was something alright, but it was not 10 out of 10. Jankiest game ever. But then again, you know, in its defense, it was made in RPG Maker Unite. I don't know if that is to its credit or not, but it was made in RPG Maker Unite. I'm gonna grab more of these just in case. I have a bunch of equipment I could probably sell. I don't need these anymore. I can't use a bow. Which is a shame, but oh well. I don't really want to sell any of the relics, though I do have duplicates. I'll keep the armor. Ugh. I've been supporting another RPG Maker VTuber called Goopy that also happens to be a slime. Ew. Save. Sauve. Sauve. To title. Oh, God. Oh, pain. Why am I in such pain? Somehow all the events didn't load properly on screen. Just gonna assume that's a Unite error. I'm guessing it's a Unite error as well as just a error with programming. Let's face it, when it comes down to making your RPG Maker game and programming it properly, it can be very difficult. I'm not gonna even argue and say otherwise. Let's just face it, it's gonna be difficult. At the same time, there are some engines that just are complete ass. And let's not joke and kid ourselves. RPG Maker Unite is one of the ones that's just not good. Oh, what happened to my... No, it's supposed to go to this stream. There we go. Well, it's not transitioning over to my screen for some reason. Wait, there's RPG Maker Unite games? Yeah, there was a few in the last Game Jam when I was doing the roulette. There was a couple of them in there, and I don't advise it. So I believe, yes, Coronist is still streaming. Let's go aggravate him. So that way we can keep this whole raid train going. Because, like I said, I'm exhausted. I need sleep. I need a shower. You guys are all awesome. So before I send you all over there, first I'm going to switch back to my normal music. But also I'm going to close that. Before I head on over, I just wanted to say, once again, to all of you, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you, both the longtime viewers and the new viewers, those who have stopped by for the first time. I appreciate every single one of you, both those inside and outside of the Technicolor Rainbow. So for that, can't wait to see you next week. I'll be back Monday for a Retro Night, Wednesday for more Scarmonde, and also for the Mega Review, where I'm going to review back over every single game that I've played and see what they're at now. But for now, ladies, gentlemen, your wonderful Technicolor Rainbow, both inside and out, let's get raiding. And remember, aggravate them. Respectfully, aggravate them.